Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, this turns out good. I'll double check it before I edit it or put it up. Um, I I dropped my phone early this morning, and luckily, it's just the protective outer shielding that's all cracked up. And when I went to set it up my normal way, so I can see what I'm doing, I realized there's a hairline crack just right over the camera lens that kind of splits my face in half and causes a beam of light to like be right here. Um, no, that's not good for this. So I having to do this backwards. Anyhow, excuse me. I got a dose of happiness, I should say, this morning. I went out to check my mail, and you can see two of the little baby heads like sticking up out of the opening in the nest. Of course, I took my shot, my picture, and I'm gonna try to put it in here in towards the end of this. But I that the second the screen glass door for the front door closed, it makes a certain kind of noise, and those little heads just went straight down into the nest, like almost like a sense of danger, like they're trying to hide so they don't get spotted by a possible predator, which a lot of babies have that instinctive, oh, danger, let's hide. So that was kind of cute. And then just as I was getting ready to come in, the mailman had pulled up, and he was delivering packages basically. um, so he delivered two little packages, one for me, one for Jerry. And I'm about ready to show you what mine was. Hold on, folks. Yeah. Huh? I don't know. I was supposed to wake you up with my alarm. Yeah, I'll just get started. You're welcome. Love you too. You're welcome. Not yet. I don't feel like I need it yet. Looks like I'm still recording. Sorry about that. Um, Jerry Ann and I rely on each other a lot, so when she wakes up and because our routine for putting our meds in our pillboxes have been thrown off by our vacation, we needed to do it last night, but neither one of us felt like doing it, so she's doing it now and just needed a little bit of help getting going. Which I do at times too, so I'm not like belittling it. Anyhow, Jan and I both got a package this morning, and I kind of was, sorry, brain fart. I kind of forget sometimes what I order until I get it and I open it up and go, oh, what? Let me double check. Okay, yeah. I do remember ordering these, and I'm so glad to get them because my ears, back of my ears, are starting to get a little sore and sensitive due to I'm still wearing the mask because, I'm going to continue wearing it no matter what until this whole thing blows over, whether it's another month or two or another year. It won't matter for me. My I rather take the precautions of not having to do things that might cause me to get sick or something like that because I really don't like being sick. I am so thankful my immune system is the way it is that the only thing I've gotten in the last 10 plus years is sinusitis because of allergies. But I got these, and I'm going to take one of them out of the bag because the shipping label, the I guess warehouse label more than shipping label, is kind of like blocking them. But they're these little simple plastic pieces that wrap around the back of your head, and you put the mask in one of the three loops to basically, adjust it for your size or your comfort level. And it comes in a 3-pack. It's black, white, and pink. Of course, pink will probably go to mom, or actually, I'll give mom and Jerry Ann a choice between the other two, but black is more my color for work. Blends into my hair a little bit better. Even though I'm going gray, it's still a darker color. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this again. If I hauled it already or showed it already, I will try to edit it out. So this video might not go out until later tonight. But Jane's been getting a lot of gifts lately because it's her birthday and everybody wants to send her gifts. I had one viewer ask me for our address to send her a gift, and I don't like giving out that information because then it becomes public, and I don't want everybody and their brother to know, or sister, depending on if you have brothers or sisters, know what our address is because I don't want something coming through the mail that might not be a good thing. Um, so if you're looking for our address, my suggestion would be to go to my wife's page and ask her directly because, like I said, my wife and I we're cautious. We're trusting, but we're also very cautious. Because we can trust everybody around us. We can trust everybody who's a member of our YouTube families. But there are always one person out there who wants to ruin it for everybody, and it's that one person that we try to take precautions about. But anyhow, I'm going to show this again. I don't know if I tried to do a haul yesterday, and I just was not. I was not really in the frame of mind of doing a haul. I woke up in a bad way, and just my whole day kind of was not the greatest. And I didn't take as much time yesterday to look at the birdies and watch them and take a photo. I was kind of like, I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to go to work. I didn't want to do my job. I did my job. I did everything I had to do, even though I was not feeling the greatest. Luckily, by the time I got home, I was feeling a little bit better. And I think what it was is I'm realizing that today's my. Oh, it's almost getting time for nose spray. I can feel it. I don't like doing the nose spray. I don't, but I just don't like being stuffy. Today is basically my Friday. So, yeah, I'm happy today's my Friday. The only thing I do worry about is they sometimes call me to come in and do work on the register, and these 3 days that I'm having off, no. I'm not going to answer my phone unless it's a 911. They can call me until they're blue in the face. I've got maybe 2 more weeks to get this house in order for Jerry's birthday, and every time they call me, that disrupts that. So, yeah, ain't happening this time. But anyhow, the stuff that I'm about ready to show you, I think was supposed to be on yesterday's video, and I just, yeah, like I said, I didn't get around to it. So I'm going to do it today. As I was saying before, Ann has been getting a lot of packages from friends, family members, and YouTube members for her birthday. Not a big deal. Now, we either find uses for it, or most of it right now is for the party, and I have a feeling a lot of it is going to be going away with family members who are going to basically, it's part of their gift to them for showing up, for coming, for even thinking about, with all the stuff going on, be easier for us, for everybody to just gather in one place. The only people who are going to miss out are her 2 brothers, her nephews, and her nieces. But she's thinking about taking, after the party, taking a couple weeks to go. She's going to go to Vegas to visit her nieces. She's going to go down to Texas to visit her bestie's kids down there. There was an idea of me taking some time off to travel down there for a weekend and maybe get down there and be there. Leave here Friday, get there Saturday. Or leave here early Friday, get there late Friday. Have time to visit Saturday. Have time to visit Sunday. Get with her bestie Lisa's oldest son, who plays D&D. So I get to at least have one night of fun. For those of you who do not know what D&D is, let's see if I find my book. Dungeons and Dragons. It's a fantasy role-playing game that I have been playing since I was... Well, I used to play it regularly every weekend during my late teens, early 20s, before things changed. And then we moved. And then we moved to Missouri, and I joined the military, and have not been able to find anybody in my area that plays. Of course, there's been a lot of people saying, "Oh, go online and play it online with other people." I don't know how that would work. I haven't had the time lately to sit down and look at it. Maybe after Jerry's birthday, who knows? But anyhow, um, one of the packages Jerry got had a note in there that I was supposed to receive a few items out of that package, and I thought, oh well, that's very nice, very thoughtful. Um, so one of the items was a nice little bag, nice little tote bag. It says here's a hedgehog, or head. Oh, I gotta read that right. It does not say hedgehog. It says hedge hug. Okay, that is cuter than I thought it was. Of course, sorry to the person who sent it to you. My brain thought it said hedgehog. Then when I read it, it said hedge hug, and I'm like, of course, my brain goes, why would I want a hug from a hedge? But anyhow, that's just the way my mind goes. It's very cute. I I'm pretty sure I will find a use for it with all my stuff. Oh, I think I just thought of a use for it. I can put my drafting stuff in there. Make it easier to carry it from room to room when I go to draft. Um, she also sent me it's an eyeglass case with sloths on it. Um, Again, kind of cute. I could probably use it for several different things. Glasses, besides one of them. I get these. I get objects like a glass case, the one that has a push open mouth, and my brain automatically starts thinking of 5,000 different uses besides glasses. Why, I don't know. Um, then I got this. I already opened it because this was supposed to be yesterday's video. Sorry. I opened it, and the one thing I opened that was in the bag was just a nice little cardboard box. It looks like a trunk. Um, I've seen these before. In fact, I think Jerry has one laying around somewhere in the bedroom. I shouldn't say laying around like it's not being used. It's probably got some stuff in it, knowing Jerry. Jerry and I have this wonderful. We get objects like these little boxes, eyeglass cases, things like that. And we get them at first because it's like, oh, this looks neat. Wonder what we can use it for. Bring it home. And between her and myself, think of 5,000 things to use it for. In the little tote bag was, besides this box, and in the box I'll show what was in the box, but got a little magnifying glass, which now that I'm thinking about it, I can understand why it was sent to me. Because the factor I have I have reading issues and sorry, I'm fidgety, and difficulty reading things. That's why I have two different pairs of glasses in here. One for just normal everyday, if my eyes are starting to bug me, I need to see something. And then the newer pair, which is from Peeps, which is this pair. I use it for actual reading. Um, Anyhow, also with all the goodies was a slightly squished, but for the most part intact, the most stuffed Oreo cookies. Now I'm hiding these in with my stash of goodies, junk food, whatever you want to call it, which is not that much, because Jerry and I both like, I shouldn't say like, more like love Oreo cookies. So it's kind of like one of those, if I want it, I gotta hide it type thing, and try to like ration it out. That's the word I was thinking about. Sorry. And then in the box we have sweet and salty snacks, and it looks like white chocolate chips, white chocolate covered pretzels, a variety of different types of nuts, raisins, and just regular pretzels. In fact, I bet you it says it right on the bag, Jim. Get your glasses. Yep. Chocolate double dipped pretzels, yogurt covered pretzels, salted pretzels, raisins, dry roasted and salted nuts, chocolate covered cookie buttons, and premium white chips. Okay. Tropical Fields. And then, of course, a package of roasted salted cashews. I'm not a huge cashew fan. I do eat them from time to time. Because of dental problems and whatnot, certain kinds of foods without my teeth are difficult for me to chew. And then there are certain other foods with my teeth are difficult to chew and swallow. Like, I love having a good salad. Don't get me wrong. I do eat my salad. Problem is with my dentures going out and having a salad is difficult to eat because the back of the dentures, and it's only the upper plate, there's a gap. And I've tried using denture cream, and the problem is it feels like because of the denture cream is supposed to help keep food particles out from your dentures. When I go to chew, because of the separation of the dentures from front to back, it feels like I've got a spring in the back of my throat. Not a fun feeling. Slim Jims, 4 original snack size sticks. I like Slim Jims sometimes because of the. Actually, you know what? No. I have not had problems with Slim Jims and their heat factor. Ho 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 ho. I did not see the bottom of this box. Original caramel cowtails. Minis. I've never had their minis, but I've had cowtail before. The one I've had before, and it might be this one because I don't remember what the flavor was, because they've got caramel and then they've got chocolate. And I'm pretty sure it's caramel because of the. I want to double check this because I don't remember. And because I can't see my screen, I don't know if I got bumped off or not, because sometimes I'll get text messages or messages in one form or another, and it shuts my camera off. So I'm hoping this gets recorded. This is not a good start for the morning. Not breakfast-wise. Okay, yeah, these are the ones I liked. Should be either, I think it's a chocolate center. No, it's the white center. Yes, these are the ones I do like. I didn't care for the chocolate ones. Oh yeah, that brings back memories. I should not have done that. so rude of me to do that. I'm sorry. I just couldn't help myself. Well, I probably could have. Um, but I appreciate that. I really do. The couch house especially. Oh, memories. Um, Today is no longer Tuesday. I didn't even tell you what today was. Uh, Not that my days are thrown off or anything like that. My my brain is kind of thrown off because of all the different things going through it. But it's June 24th. It is Wednesday. It is my Friday. It's not Friday. It's my work Friday. Uh, Anyhow, trying to remember. Oh yes, Robin. Thank you for the little goodie basket. It is well received. I will enjoy. Well, excuse me. I will enjoy it. Um, might have to stash it away for a while because of events going on around here on the home front. Uh, I want to talk about work real quick. Not that anything's going wrong or bad or anything like that, but it's been a curious thing. In the last 2 to 3 weeks, we've had 3 injuries, one fire, one quit. We are basically down, well, we're only down really 2 people. The person who basically got fired and the person who quit without actually saying that they quit. They just didn't show up 2 days in a row that they said they would to cover the kitchen area. Um, I kind of wish the young man who was going to be covering the kitchen for the last 2 days would have showed up because one, he would have seen how things get when we have a extended period of slow time at the end of the night to get caught up on cleaning duties and prep duties and things that need to be done in the kitchen that sometimes we're rushed to do because we only have X amount of time at the end of the night to basically do it. Now, the young lady who basically covered, and I call all these people young because they're in their 20s, early 30s, and here I am about ready to hit 49. Age is not a factor, it's just a factor they're younger than me. Anyhow, um, he was a good kid. He did say he was looking for another job. I guess he just couldn't deal with some of the psychological aspects of the job. Because this job is not only physically demanding, it's psychologically demanding because just the way things are. Now, what makes me upset is the fact that I kind of know and understand what's happening and why it's happening. And I'm not pointing fingers at anybody because there's not really any one person to blame. I have decided and learned that the store is made up of a dynamic that sometimes can be frustrating because the night crew, which I am primarily a member of, does not know exactly what's going on during the daytime. So we don't know when we come in at nighttime, we don't know how busy they were. We don't know how many, well, I can tell you how many people were there during the daytime on any given day by looking at the schedule. But For instance, Monday. Monday is truck delivery day. They have one, maybe two extra people there during the daytime to help put away this delivery. Now, if right now, because we're short staffed, or we have one or two people who can't really help out on truck day because of injuries sustained on the job. Basically, two people got their hands stuck in the dough roller. One of them was smart enough to have the rollers open so they can not get their hand totally crushed. But that's on them and not taking safety precautions, which I'm crazy about. If I was having to do that dough roller one, the dang thing would not have been plugged in. And two, yeah, I would have had the machine open up as much as I could just to work on it. Now I can understand the shortcuts with the dough roller because factor you're using that dough roller all day long, so the rollers get kind of like gunky and nasty and crusty and whatnot. And they don't always have the chance to wipe it off that often. But the thing that I've learned recently is, and I can tell you just by coming to the store and looking, they during the daytime, and this could be because of how busy they are, they don't always do a spot mop around the soda machine where it's getting all kinds of soda material on the floor. They don't always sweep. It just happens. But the psychological aspect of it is because of the fact that the boss has somebody else breathing down her neck to get things done, so she has to get on other people's cases to get it done. I just don't know how well she's doing that during the daytime. I come in at night and thinking, what'd you guys do? Counters look alright, but that's because of the fact that we have this COVID list and it tells us to wipe down the counters every 2 hours. But the floors are looking like whodunit Iran. I can't express or get across the need to keep the floors as clean as we keep the counters, because somebody spills soda on the floor and then you don't come over to wipe it off as soon as you or mop it up as soon as you can. Somebody else is coming in the store tracking dirt and debris and whatnot, and it gets into the syrupy sticky goo on the floor, creates a bigger mess. Which means at the end of the day, when I go to do the floors, I have to literally scrub those areas. And I'm like, you're arguing about me doing my best to make it easier on you guys when you come in the morning time. Can we not reciprocate that? I mean, I'm stocking all your sauces and whatnot. I'm cleaning up your coffee pots. I'm setting this up or doing this or doing that, so you guys don't have to worry about doing them when you first come in. Now, it's not exactly happening that way, but it's almost like I'm beating my head against a brick wall. And I almost want to turn around and reciprocate that. But no, that's not professional. Other than that, works fine. I mean, yeah, we're down a couple people. We need more people. But I'm getting to the point where if you're not scheduling people correctly or you don't have enough people to schedule, and the people who are in the managers, first, the main manager or the first assistant, second assistant, can't handle doing the jobs that they should be doing, something's wrong here. Okay? I came into work last Saturday, or this past Saturday, and one of the assistant managers was there. It was supposed to be her day off. It was also supposed to be my day off. So she's already there doing the job that basically they're wanting me to do for that Saturday night. And she can't stay because her husband gets upset when she goes into work or when they call her on her day off. You're a manager. Isn't that part of your title to basically do that? If your husband or a significant other doesn't understand this and can't handle it, how do you think somebody else's significant other spouse would feel? That's, I don't know. But anyhow, excuse me. I wanted to read the, go ahead and read this, and then I want to go ahead and sign off for the day because I don't know what time it is. I'm working backwards, basically. Uh, it says for June 24th, and it's not a particular Bible verse. It's just a quote of some sort, I guess. I don't know. And it says here, He thwarts evil plans and uses them for good. God brings ultimate good out of the devil's wickedness. Ew. Yeah. Okay. I can see that. I've seen that happen a couple times. Um, I mean, there's all kinds of stories about men who have done something wrong, landed themselves in prison, gone through a prison ministry type program, and come out the better. Um, well, I hate to use my own family for this one, but I do have a family member who had issues. He he's been married twice. He's got 5 kids out of the 2 marriages that I know about. And during one of the marriages, maybe both of them, I don't know. I don't remember exactly what happened with the first one. But I know with the second one, he kind of got himself into drugs in a bad way. And I don't remember exactly what he said, but he basically said that there was one morning he just woke up, literally just woke up, and basically went, "What the?" And divorced his second wife, took all 5 kids, and basically got himself straightened out quick. Moved back to Arizona, got himself his own little tow truck company in Arizona. Uh, I have contact with at least 3 of the 5 kids that I know about. 2 of them live in Kansas City. I think the third one is in Colorado or Arizona. But I know at least 2 of them are in Kansas. We know each other by family connections. I haven't met, uh, without saying his actual name, Junior, I'll just call him Junior. I remember him when he was a child, him and his sister from the first marriage when they were tots. Did I meet his sister when they were tots? I know I met Junior because I remember playing with Junior. Anyhow, I'm just so thankful he did get him straightened out. And he said the main reason why he got himself straightened out is because of the kids. Because he basically said he didn't want his kids turning out like he did. Or going down that same path. Anyhow, I need to get off this. I need to do my nose spray. And I need to get food started. So I will bid you a good farewell. A good farewell. That came out weird. Anyhow, I bid you a good day and a farewell. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and put them in the comment box. If you are a new subscriber, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and then a bell will pop up, and you can hit that little bell, and YouTube will let you know when I put in a new video. Until next time, God bless and goodbye. See you.